Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alvin here. Today we are going to basically talk about pre-orders. Generally, if you can buy in stock, you'll buy and you receive it. But for pre-orders, in case you are new to collecting, the collecting world is you see an item, like it, a manufacturer of a toy company or a figurine company releases pictures, images of it, the prototype, be in color, might not be in color, and then give you an estimated release date. And then you can pre-order at that MSRP price. If you clicked on this video, I believe you have encountered an issue. A, haven't received the item, even though the release date is still miles ahead. B, actually paid in full already, and the item is still not here, not released to you. And the release date is already weeks, months long released, and then it's not with you. C, whoever you pre-ordered is uncontactable. Or they're giving you the runaround and then saying it's delayed. Contacting them, they're giving you a reply which is not to your satisfaction. What? In this video, let me go through my pre-orders and we will touch upon the problem with it and how to mitigate it in the later part of the video. My pre-orders are not many. I'm happy with where am I. I'm still pre-ordering because there are certain figures that more of the niche collector, as you can tell from my figures behind me. So let's go through my pre-orders. First up, the Catwoman on Bike by Queen Studio. This is Anne Hathaway as Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises. I pre-ordered it. Wow, this is in 2021. That is 2 years now? 2 years and hasn't seen any release yet. There are some sample releases out to YouTubers, those reviewers. I've pre-ordered it through Avalanche. It's a local company here based in Singapore. Hopefully it's going to get released very soon. I bought the 1/6 scale one. The 1/4 is way too big. I've seen the video of it and the crate it comes in is massive. I have this Iroha from Samurai Showdown. This maid that carries sword. This statue, I like her. It's something very different. She has a very unique kill ending pose. The next one, Mai Shiranui, is a 1/3 scale. I had to get her. Also partly because people from Avalanche, they couldn't get my pre-order for my older Mai Shiranui pre-order that I had. No idea where it went, but they moved my deposit, pre-ordered this. This is expected to come end of the year. Hope it is. Then you have Lazy Dog Studio Android 18. This Android 18 is not a licensed thing. It's some third party that made it. Estimated arrival date, next year, first quarter. So that one we will see how it goes. It's a very simple statue. It's not licensed, cheaper than the usual licensed product. Then you have this Chun Li. This one is coming out in the first quarter of 2024. This one is based off the Street Fighter 6 costume that she's wearing. And of course, there's this Juri from Street Fighter. It's another studio. All these are third-party studios, unlicensed studios. This one is also supposedly coming next year again, first quarter. Then there's this licensed one, Chun Li from Kinetics. I have this pre-ordered quite a while back, since 2021. They've released a few of them out to the market and then they are sorting out some quality control issue with the arms. I've been in contact with Kinetics and hopefully it arrives to me soon by this month, if not next month. I don't know when. It's been 2 years already. So there lies the issue. If you realize while I'm going through my pre-orders, is it can take a very long time to release to you. Eventually it gets released to you, you may have lost your interest on them. That's why for me, I taken a step back. I don't really pre-order anything that's really movie related except for the Anne Hathaway statue because I really dig the Dark Knight, the trilogy. I really love her portrayal as Catwoman. So I have a mini collection of the DC characters, statues that I have with me. If you want a collection tour, comment down below and then we'll see how it goes. Then comes this issue of some companies taking a while to be contactable. Their pre-orders are slow to release to you even though other places have already been released. Somehow you are wary that you might not even get it even though you pre-ordered. That can happen. Toys Wonderland, who is based in Hong Kong, is in the collectible news of late. There are telltale signs that you should be wary of them. First is prices, is they are not any distributor for any of the products that you see on their website. That's the issue I have with them. Even Hot Toys, the official Hot Toys channel, has also spoken out in writing that they are not one of the distributors, so you have to pre-order and risk that pre-order with them. But why even pre-order with anybody that is not licensed or distributor in the first place? A, reselling, it's not illegal. I also buy to resell on eBay. Nothing new, nothing wrong with it. In Hong Kong in particular, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, that Hong Kong is a little different. The official channels are basically Hot Toys themselves and one or two stores in Hong Kong that you can just buy Hot Toys 1/6 figures. They are really cheaper than the rest of the world. So usually how the other stores sell Hot Toys is they buy off Hot Toys themselves and resell it at a slightly premium price, which is still kind of cheaper than the rest of the world. So that's why Toys Wonderland can thrive in it. Whether they are a legit company or not, I will be wary of them. Not to say that you shouldn't buy from them. One thing I have a gripe is the prices are really cheap. I have pre-order for basically everything and anything under the sun. Some even limited edition items which primarily only the distributors of the certain regions, certain countries have their hands on, that they can, only a handful, and they can get the product for it. How do we even combat, or for lack of a better word, how do you protect your pre-orders going down the road? This is me not dissing or saying any company is good or bad, but as a consumer like yourself, you should probably be more aware, as with now you can Google and then you check. If you are situated in a country that has the official distributor, buy from them. They usually get what you pre-ordered. If they are not the official distributor of the certain product that you are getting your figures from, check if they are a distributor for other brands. For instance, Hasbro, McFarlane, any other that's not really 1/6. If it's 1/6 products, you can check whether they are the distributor for other 1/6 licensed companies. If not, other toy company, toy brand distributor. The point I'm making is you should check and see. Then usually the case is safe to pre-order from them. If you can, use credit card. I urge you, if you're buying on online, use your credit card. If you can dispute the charges on it, I think the credit card company will be helpful in that sense. In Singapore, which I'm based at, I usually pre-order from the local companies. And sad to say, most of them use cash. The reason being because as these collectibles are offered on their website or with their company, the margin on them is pretty slim. And then with credit cards, it's a thing. There's charge on it, and then you may incur a charge if you wish to use credit card. So that's why we tend to use cash when we pay them. Having said that, even if they have a store that you can go to in Singapore, usually all the shops that do pre-order, sell collectibles, they usually have a store. There are one or two maybe online only, but I've met the owners, they are still around. Even if you think they're legit down the road, they can still shut down. Why I say that is because in Singapore, of late, there is one store that was doing Facebook Live. I'm not sure whether they are associated with SuperFun in Thailand, but SuperFun Singapore, from what I understand, they have already shut down. They already run the road. They are uncontactable. I have no idea who are the owners. And you can tell it's they are running into trouble when they are doing this sort of nonsense to sell live. You have to be mentally prepared that shop may not survive. The issue with shops is can do a lot of pre-orders. When they collect pre-orders, they collect deposits, they collect the money upfront to sustain the business. So if they're doing it and somehow they can't fulfill your pre-order, you might be wary of going forward. What's the takeaway from this? Do your due diligence to pre-order from the reputable shops, the companies that are around you. If you had to resort to buying from an overseas shop, take it upon my responsibility that this is external company that's helping me to pre-order not available in my country. I will take it that this pre-order will take 1 year later. Just be on the ball on it. Anyway, to pre-order safe. And if something goes wary, these are the things that I would urge you to try and figure that out, which is to use your credit card, dispute it with your credit card company, put the minimum deposit with them. That will be the end of me. Comment down below what pre-orders you have with some of the shop. What are you anticipating? Comment below and let's have a discussion about it. Take care everyone. I'll see you around. Bye bye.